Back in early September and October, actually, I spoke to a man in Israel whose niece went missing the day Israel was attacked. He told me he thought she was being held hostage and would hopefully be released. But after more than a month, I followed up with him today, and he says he received some devastating news.
And at that moment, our hopes were, shattered, and our hearts, were broken.
On November 9th, Elad Levy's worst nightmare became a reality. Levy's family received an update on his 19-year-old niece, who had been missing since October 7th.
A few military IDF officers came into the house of Sharon and Eyal, the parents of Ronnie, and gave them the notice that Ronnie was confirmed dead.
It was the outcome Levy feared. He says his niece was part of the Israeli Defense Force. She was on a base that was blown up and destroyed by Hamas. He believes that is where his niece may have lost her life.
She was only 19. She was only 19. She was, starting to live the life, starting to get the taste of life. It's just such a huge loss.
Do you think your niece may be a hostage of Hamas?
Back on October 11th was when I first talked with Levy. He told me he was praying that his niece was held hostage and that she would be released as soon as possible. But now he says there will forever be emptiness in his heart.
What is it like to lose a family member to this terrorist group that has taken the lives of so many?
Look, I think I can't explain because I'm trying to comprehend myself, the understanding, the notion that you're not going to see her anymore. And when you think about their parents and their brother and sister and, their loss, which is, I'd say a million times of my loss.
Who was Ronnie, and how will she be remembered by your family?
I can tell you that she was a funny girl. She was very livable, and lovable. And this is the way I'm going to remember her.
While Levy will never be able to see his niece again, he is thankful for the Israeli Council's new deal that would release hostages from Hamas if fighting is stopped in Gaza.
As a community, we are obligated to bring back those who are behind. It's very difficult, but it's not going to help us to see other Israeli Jewish children's, die in the hands of Hamas. We want them all back.
A truly devastating situation. I can't even imagine being put in his shoes. Well, Levy tells me a funeral service is being planned for his niece to help the family mourn her loss.